Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Tuesday, June 7th, 2022. This is our weekly business meeting, officially calling the meeting to order. Attending Commissioners Duncan, Brooks, and Filios. And at this time, we will pause for 30 seconds of silence. Thank you, everyone. Okay, thank you. Jennifer, would you please lead us in the pledge?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, do we have any changes to the agenda?
We do. So item number 2 is not ready to be approved. Item number 16 has been pulled. And then we can either pull item 21 now, or we can wait till we get to that item. I think there's some questions that still needed to be answered.
Okay, yeah, why don't we address it when we get there? How's
Okay.
that? Okay.
Yep.
Now, did you say item 2,
Yes, which is,
the minutes?
yeah.
Okay. And why are we pulling that one?
There was corrections.
Oh,
and so
okay.
we,
They're still being worked on?
yes.
Okay, then. So those are the changes to the agenda, okay? So do we have a motion to approve the remaining meeting minutes?
I move that we approve item 1 and 3 through 7.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Filios.
Aye, and the motion's carried. The consent calendar, please.
I move we approve items 8 through 11.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan. Chairman Filios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. We're moving on to the payables list.
I move that we approve the payables for the week of May 30th through June 3rd, 2022 in the amount of $337,124.08.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Filios.
Aye, motion is carried. On to the business segment, bid opening.
Oh, boy.
And it's bid number RFQ, open request for qualifications for the Construction Manager Services, or CMGC as it's commonly called, for the Justice Building, and that's what we are opening currently. And I believe we have 2 bids.
2, and I apologize for not pronouncing this right, but is it Boughton? Boughton. All right. And because these are RFQs, I'm not sure that we even need to open them right now.
I think you can just acknowledge the receipt. And,
Okay. Good. That saves me a lot. So then our second one is from Sletton. And so I move that we acknowledge the receipt for Sletton and Boughton for CMGC and give it to legal and Corey Trapp for review.
Second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Filios.
Aye, motion's carried. Item 14, Grant Amendment 21 HFR-1, Kootenai Memorandum of Understanding with the Idaho Department of Lands in Kootenai County, backside of Hayden and Hayden Lake. Again, with the Idaho Department of Lands, $130,000, and there's no match. Kim, is it Jody or Kim on this one?
I'll take care of it. Thanks.
Yeah.
This is Kim Riley for the record.
Uh-huh.
This MOU with the Idaho Department of Land supports hazardous fuel treatment work on the backside of Hayden Lake, which is adjacent to a U.S. Forest Service project where similar work is being conducted. It is for $130,000 with no match, although we are allowed to seek reimbursement for $10,000 in indirect costs, so that will benefit the county.
Okay, any questions for Kim? Motion?
I move that we approve grant agreement 21 HFR1 Kootenai/MOU with Idaho Department of Lands and Kootenai County for the backside of Hayden and Hayden Lake. IDL $130,000, is that?
That's correct.
Okay, no match requirement.
Second.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, motion is carried. Item 15, grant amendment for engagement agreement with Eid Bailey and U.S. Treasury for $10,000. No match, Resource Management Office. Kim?
Yes, Kim Riley again for the record. This is an agreement with Eid Bailey to apply agreed-upon procedures to the FRF report, the Fiscal Recovery Funds report that was presented by the ARPA Task Force to the county on April 7, 2022. The amount for the agreement is $10,000.
Okay. And Kim, is this out of the ARPA funds?
Yes, it would qualify as an administrative expense there.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Motion?
I move that we approve the agreement, the engagement letter with Eid Bailey for the services as outlined.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Item 16 is stricken. Moving on to 17, financial budget, funds for specialty court internet. And that is a potential action item. Carleen, please.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Carly Merritt from District Court. I'm here today to discuss a upgrade to the fiber in the probation and parole building for problem solving courts. They're having a lot of problems with their internet connection. So Greg Kinsey from IT reached
The
out-
mic, can you push the?
No, I think you're okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
With Grant Kinsey?
Greg Kinsey from Kootenai County IT reached out to Spectrum to get a quote. We received the quote for the upgrade. It would be $760 a month. I do have the funding to cover for the rest of the year, and then I've put that in my budget for next year.
Okay.
Well, that sounds reasonable. Any questions? Motion?
I move that we approve the funds for specialty court internet.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, and that motion is carried. Thank you, Carleen.
Thank you.
Item 18, financial budget, purchase approval request with K&H Integrated Print Solutions for the May 17th primary election. Asa, please.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Asa Gray for the record. What is before you today is just a purchase approval request for costs that were incurred from our printing services with K&H. As I'm sure you are familiar with, they do not only our printing of our ballots, but also our printing and mailing of our absentee ballots for us for each election. And so this is just simply, it's over the $10,000 limit outlined in policy, so I want to come before you for approval.
Thank you.
Okay. Is there a motion?
I move that we approve the financial budget purchase approval for request for K&H Integrated Print Solutions for the May 17th, 2022 primary elections.
Second.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, motion's carried. Asa, how much is it roughly? Do you know?
The cost for this one is
$36,000.
$36,070.25. Okay. And that was included in our budget, just for the record.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is in front of me. Okay, great. Okay, item 19, renewal of MOUs with Kootenai County and the Coeur d'Alene Tribe, needing board signatures, and this has to do with our 911. Colin,
Allen,
anyone on?
Bueller.
911? Okay.
I actually could take it too, since we've done about a dozen of these.
Lieutenant Ryan Higgins for the record. This is an MOU between the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office and the Coeur d'Alene Tribe, reference radio communications and the equipment that provides that radio communications. just an annual event for them, or an annual thing for them.
Okay. Motion.
I move that we approve the MOU between Kootenai County and the tribe for the, I guess it's the Southwest Network, the big swing word, so.
Right.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, motion is carried. Item 20, Yakima County, Washington, DOC, inmate housing agreement with KCSO Jail, and of course, Yakima County. Captain Deak.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Captain Andy Deak. What you have before you is a contract that has been prepared, reviewed by legal, and signed by the sheriff for off-site county housing of Kootenai County inmates. Currently, they are not being housed. They're being housed at one other location in Washington. There is a pending need that will likely occur soon. This is just preliminary to have that contract in place and updated so that we can move inmates if needed to that facility.
So the inmates that get moved, are they the ones that are sentenced?
Both sentenced and pre-sentenced. And we
So,
make considerations with the prosecutors, public defenders to move inmates back and forth as needed at their request if they are needed here for attorney or court.
okay, and obviously we have enough people to do the transport?
Correct.
Okay, then. Motion.
I move that we approve the inmate housing agreement with KCSO in Yakima County, Washington, Department of Corrections.
Second.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item 21, and there's a potential to have this pulled, but anyway, development and ground lease for ALL 2022-1000, lease approval with Luxury International LLC. Leslie, you wanted to comment on this?
Yeah, I don't know if Kim wanted to
Oh.
start us off.
Kim,
or
go right
anything.
ahead, please.
I guess if you have questions, maybe you should start.
Okay. So yeah, some of the terminology in here, like it outlines gross profit, and there were some other questions that I had. And then I understand that maybe there's still some analysis going on regarding the potential lease, not lease rates, but how they're calculated.
Right, I believe that Nancy Pluff was putting something together, and I know I haven't heard anything back yet.
Okay. All right. So is there any time-sensitive nature if this gets pulled for 1 week?
No, we can push it for a week.
Okay. Thank you.
That's fine.
Okay.
Thank you, Kim.
No
Well,
problem.
handling 22 as well.
Okay. So Nancy, you're doing an analysis on, is that right?
I'm reviewing their work.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay, so we'll postpone till next week?
Oh, and we need to know by Friday. So if Friday everything is in order, then we can put it on next week. If not, then we can push out another week.
Okay.
So,
Kim, you're okay?
I'm okay with that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Item 22, termination of ground lease AAL-2009-100, hangar sale with Higginson Enterprises. Go right ahead, Kim.
Actually, can we combine 22 and 23?
Yeah, we
Commissioners?
sure can.
Okay, 22, termination of ground lease AAL 2009-100, hangar sale, and 23, ground lease AAL 2022-1300, hangar purchase, Spirit of 22 LLC. So the hangar, 6,300 square feet, was sold from Higginson Enterprises to Spirit of 22 LLC. And the net revenue is $1,329.30 per year.
Okay. Motion, please.
I move that we approve the termination of ground lease AAL 2009-100 and approve the ground lease AAL 2022-1300, and that's Higginson and Spirit of 22 LLC.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, and that motion is carried. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Item 24, board approval request, letter of termination for our public defender, specifically the conflict attorney, Mr. Romero.
Yes, so we have a termination to sign, and then we will have, on the next item, we'll have some addendums to approve for our other conflict offenders.
Okay, and we should treat these individually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Motion, please.
I move that we approve the request to sign a letter of termination for the public defender's conflict attorney, Romero.
Second?
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, motion is carried. Item 25.
All
Board-
right.
Board approval request for addendums for public defender conflict contract, parties of Finley, Bose, and Frampton.
Yes, so Finley will now be handling Category B cases. We have A through E in our contracts, and so now Ms. Finley will be handling B as well. And Bose is going to be handling B, C, and E. And then Frampton is Category B. So these are all addendums to their contracts, which they already have certain categories that they can handle. So this is an additional category for each one of them.
Okay. Is there a motion?
I move that we approve the addendums to the public defender conflict contracts for Finley, Bose, and Frampton.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, motion is carried. So that concludes the business segment of our meeting. Moving on to status update, which is rather brief. Facilities expansion. So today we received the GMGC.
CMGC.
CM,
It's a lot of
General Motors,
letters.
yeah, CMGC. Go ahead.
Construction Management General Contractor. So we did. We got two. I'm not sure if we were hoping for 3 or 4, but I think 2 of these companies are very reputable. So, yeah. So we'll get into that. So I guess I'm asking Corey. I don't remember offhand in the RFQ how long we have to score these 2 individuals.
I think we gave them. I think we gave you guys a couple weeks to
Okay.
to look at it. I have to. We moved the
Yeah.
date a week for the response, so we'll probably have to move the dates and look at those. But I think it's a couple weeks. So
Okay.
we need to set up a time to meet and look at them.
And you and I can, yeah, you and I can actually go upstairs and do that because you and I have a 2:45 appointment offsite, and then we'll come back and get all this stuff set up for you.
Okay, cool.
So
So this, we had to postpone this by a week, right?
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was the 24th, and then it was the 7th.
Okay,
So
Did it so we could make sure we got responses.
okay.
yeah.
Thank you. Pack your port lease?
Haven't got a contract yet.
Yeah, Wally said that he was sending it to. Did you guys receive it?
Yeah, Kim Stevenson from the airport again.
Yeah, go ahead, Kim.
Yes, Wally has signed it, it's notarized and has been returned to our office. So I will put it on the business meeting for next week for an October 1 start date.
Perfect. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Kim.
So I'm going to go ahead and take this off.
Yep, take it off.
Yep.
So that takes us down. Okay. So that concludes just about everything. Any public comment? Okay, 2:19, meeting adjourned, thanks.